All righty, traders. Excuse me. This is Blake Morrow. You are listening to the Daily Roundup webinar. Hope everybody's having a great session. Hey, I want to ask you for a favor. If you guys watch any of the Traders Summit interviews, can you do me a favor? Give those thumbs up. Would be great. You know, here momentarily, here and very shortly, I'm going to be interviewing Mark Chandler of Newton Advisors. He's thank you, Raj. I really appreciate that. No, I appreciate it because it just helps the algorithms, the YouTube algorithms. You know, there's two things that really, well, there's actually three things that help YouTube when you watch a video. Watching it all the way through. That tells YouTube people are finding it as engaging conversation, which hopefully you guys do anyway, because, you know, I hope the interviews are, you know, good enough to where you guys are like, wow, that was really interesting. Comments are always great. And then a thumbs up. So if you guys, and I'm not saying that you need to do it for everyone, or I'm just asking you if you can, and you find it possible to do so, that's awesome. I'd appreciate it just because it helps out. But yeah, today will be really interesting. I like Mark Newton. He's one of my more favorite technicians. He uses the mark, you know, counts a lot. And then he's pretty basic for his analysis, but he does. Lorraine, did I say Mark Chandler? I meant Mark Newton. Did I say Mark Chandler? Anyway. I meant Mark Newton. Mark Newton is who I'm interviewing today. Anyway, I like him because of the way he approaches the market, and I think he has always some great setups and great analysis, especially cross market analysis. Anyway, let's talk a little bit about what we've got today. So I just picked up a little bit of dollar Canadian down here. I picked it up this morning, and I sold it for like 7 pips. I was just like, I picked it up earlier at 20 right here, sold it at like 29 or 27 or something, and then I just bought it on the 38% retracement right at the 55 level. So I got hit on this little spike down. I'm hoping equities are gonna stay kind of weak. I don't know if we're gonna break down today, but we are flirting with big support, as you guys know. You can see this like really key support. You know, bounces are kind of shallow. So my opinion is, because they're so shallow, that we are now at a higher risk of breaking down. We're starting to move lower. Whoops, shoot, I forgot. Dang it, I was in the wrong chat room. All right, guys, let me just oh man. Okay. Sorry, just making sure everybody knew that I was broadcasting. I went in so, you know, when you're in the trades room, I was in the trades room. I'm like, triggered long dollar Canadian, and then I put in, you know, starting now for the daily roundup. I forgot to jump in the general chat and let everybody know, and just till now. Sometimes I forget. I'm in the wrong, you know, in the wrong file, or wrong chat room. Anyway, okay, let's talk a little bit about, again, this is where we're at. We're holding, you know, that support, that really key 44.50 level. But like I said, these bounces are shallow, which I think risks a potential breakdown. You know, they're probably going to, if the market breaks, it's going to be when no one's looking. Well, I mean, that's not necessarily true, but it could happen when no one's looking. One of the things that could happen as well is it may happen, you know, once Europe has left for the day. So once Europe's gone, the market starts breaking lower. Now, one of the things that makes me believe that the stock market is a little closer to breaking lower is this. We're starting to see emerging market currencies. Look at the Rand. Like the dollar Rand is near its highs of the session right now. Dollar Mexican peso still holding up well. It's not really moving, but it is holding up relatively well. And I think, we got to get above 20. And then, if we start getting above 20, let's say the dollar rand starts getting above like this 1440 level, I think that would suggest that we're going to see risk off. But, we'll be waiting to see if that happens. A couple failures here. So one of them was the sterling, right? And as I said during the face webinar, morning edge, we break below 138.80, it's going to bring in some selling, and it did. We saw good, what is that, 30 pips maybe, from 80 to 40. 40 pip move, found support at the trend line. Why? Because stocks are finding support. So I think the sterling's kind of supported as well. Aussie tested the channel resistance or the flag resistance, failed, right? Kiwi, rally, fail. Dollar Canadian, sell off, held triangle support, bounce. Dollar Norway's, plunged through the stops, but it's not really doing anything right now. And I think a lot of that has to do with crude. Crude's still holding up. I know it's down a little bit. Oh, I guess it is coming down today. It was up earlier this morning. It's kind of up earlier, and then I guess it's just been kind of sliding. You got some of the crosses that are, pretty correlated to risk assets, and you got this Euro Aussie that's starting to perk up. Euro Kiwi starting to bounce here after stopping me out the other day, which is so irritating. Pound Aussie, Pound New Zealand's stabilizing. Hold on, I wonder if this is developing a flag. I like it that the pound is underperforming because here, one of the other things I wanted to let you guys know. Here's the Euro Sterling. Near its highs of the session, not too far off, but look at this hammer that's developing off of the 618. Now, I've told you guys, as long as we stay above 85 pence, I'm going to stay long. Both the last couple of days, we've probed to 85.10, and then we've held. So, we get above this 85.50 level again, and then we're going to start squeezing back towards these highs, in my opinion, because that's the breakdown point, right? I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised precious metals are holding up as well as they are at the moment. But Bitcoin's holding, Ethereum, copper's a little weak. Yields are down. It's hard to make sense of what's happening in the bond market, to be completely fair. A lot of people believe that, rates aren't going up anytime soon. That should theoretically support stocks, but I don't know. Maybe yields are going down for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Dimitri said the Aussie dollar looks like a falling wedge. Let's see. Could be. You could look at it like that, I guess, but here's the flip side to that. And I hear what you're saying, Dimitri. It could be a falling wedge, but with equities not looking looking kind of vulnerable, I don't know. The risk might be that we actually reverse here. Long term, I keep thinking that the Aussie dollar continues to underperform. I know as our chart of the day is a bull flag pattern. I know, because it's on my radar. Because obviously, if we rallied to new all-time highs, I was just going to pick up the Aussie for, even if it was a move back to 74.50, back up here. I was going to try to play it to the long side if stocks rallied, but stocks couldn't even hold their rally following the inflation data. And that is pretty concerning. So anyway, I'm going to jump on the horn with Mark Newton, not Mark Chandler, Mark Newton. And by the way, let me just tell you what's up and coming. Get you guys kind of excited about this. I talked with Brent Donnelly from used to be from HSBC. He's actually now on his own. He's so awesome. I talked to him about, we're going to have an interview next week about his experience trading the dollar yen during the flash crash, because we've all been there. May not have been trading, you know, may not have been trading $100 million account like he was, but experiencing the same type of emotion. So I think you guys are going to really enjoy that. I'm actually going to also interview Tracy Shuckhart, or Shy Girl, Chicago Girl. So it's going to be at the end of the week. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more interviews this week with other traders and economists. So I think you guys are going to really enjoy it. I hope you guys are anyway. I think for me, it's kind of fun because I get to get different perspectives from different industry folks, and then give that information to you. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Anyway, have a great day. Good luck today. And if the S&P gets a daily close below 4450, and so again, S&P below 4450, dollar max above 20, dollar rand above 1440, then I'd feel pretty comfortable about being short risk. But it's a lot. That's a lot to ask, right? It is. I mean, in this market, but I don't know. Markets are trading pretty heavy right now. They really are. Anyway, you guys and gals have a great day. And thank you all for your continued support. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.